2 weeks of the 2025 NFL season have come to a close. So it's time to look at some bad teams, some sad teams, and rate just how angry their fan bases should be. We start in New York, where the Giants lost in miserable fashion after Malik Neighbors called game with 25 seconds left, catching an amazing touchdown pass. Russell went from his prime version in 3-4 quarters of this game back into the pumpkin he was in week 1 and the last couple of years that we've become so accustomed to. After such a good game and it being in Dallas, yeah, they need to be pissed. Fan base, 6. The Chiefs, how many active Chiefs fans were actually around and cheering in 2014, which is the last time Kansas City had an 0-2 start? Here's the thing though, you played 2 legitimate playoff teams in the league, including the Super Bowl champs. You kept it close. You still have Mahomes. Like, sure, the offense is missing key pieces and the run game looks pretty mediocre, but you still have Patrick Mahomes. So there's little sympathy of you being pissed, but you have an 0-2 start, so despite the rest of the league not caring, we'll say a 5. The Saints, who that team gonna beat them Saints? Who? Everybody's going to beat the Saints because, wow, are they bad. Though not as bad as you would have predicted earlier in the season. Now, as a diehard Falcons fan, I'm personally enjoying the Spencer Rattler experience. It's very similar to the Michael Vick experience, except it's way, way worse. Saints fans deserve to feel, can we even say pissed here? I feel like depressed, downtrodden, despondent, downcast, dejected, dispirited, distraught. Pick one. Any one that you want. At the same time, the ceiling was never really that high for the Saints, so, they'll most likely get a top 5 pick next year. There's that. Credit where credit's due, though. The fans show up every week, and honestly, the team's been playing better than you would expect. So, let's say a 5. The Texans. It's funny how much worry and anger can look so similar because your defense is good. But your quarterback might be bad. After one of the best rookie quarterback campaigns in NFL history, CJ Stroud had a sophomore slump. That's normal. It definitely happens. We're looking at you, Jaden. But year 3 was supposed to be a big step forward, and well, he might have regressed. The season's young, but I'd be equally pissed and worried if I'm a Texans fan. So we're going 7. The Broncos, what a brutal penalty call at the end of that game. After some of the worst play calling by the Colts in choosing to run the ball, still needing at least 6 yards to get within Spencer Schrader's range. Now you have a 60-yard field goal, but then Broncos get flagged and that 60-yarder becomes a 45-yarder, and now you lost. Now, is it a penalty? I guess, but Broncos fans still have every right to be pissed. Although, absolute nails by Schrader to nail that 45-yarder after just missing the 60. But Broncos fans, 8 for this week. Titans, you're 0-2, but Cam Ward had one of the best across-the-body passes I've ever seen, and it led to a touchdown. What a raindrop of a throw. It had so much power. You're never supposed to do this. Now, can you be bummed at being 0-2? Sure, but I feel like you're more inspired. 3. Dolphins fans, I'm so sorry. You have every right to feel pissed, but I wonder if it's just completely shifted to numbness. If we've just shifted to being numb. Tua missing wide open receivers, Tyreek being so angry about it, he's walking to the sidelines and taking himself out of a play because he can't even handle it. Mike McDaniels feigning like there's still hope left in the season. Have we watched the same games, Mike? I like you a whole lot, but what are we talking about? I'm sorry. I will stop. Just know that you have every right to be pissed and also, just super sad. And, if you want to sob while eating some ice cream, while watching Dan Marino clips, you definitely can. 10. I'll give this one a 10. That's a full 10. The Panthers, what a comeback. Almost. I swear Arizona really wanted to lose that game, looking very vintage Falcons, if I do say so myself. The team was underwhelming for the first 3+ quarters, but give credit where credit's due. They came roaring back. Now, Bryce did kind of do Bryce first half of last season things in that final drive, but, you know, they recovered the onside kick, which was really cool, and, you know, there's positives to take away from this, but you're still 0-2, and you can be pissed with the fact that, you know, the team lost, but I guess you got to be pleased with the fight of your team. We're going 6. We knew I was going to talk about the Jets. What a swing of 2 weeks. I mean, first is a crushing loss to Aaron, who then danced on your graves in the post-game presser. But a hell of a performance from the offense, nonetheless, putting up 32 points. Is Justin Fields good? And then just such an ugly loss to the Bills. I mean, Justin Fields may not have taken the leap that we thought he did. We might have overreacted to that. Maybe we're overreacting to this, but I don't think any Jets fan thinks that. I also don't think that they get any kind of rage anymore because they're just used to it. I think they're disappointed as usual. 8. Speaking of giving up hope, I do think we need to talk about the Bears. I just don't think that there's a sadder fan base right now than the Bears fans. I mean, Ben Johnson, the hero Chicago needs, the hope that's instilled in a city, and yet a blown lead to a J.J. McCarthy Vikings offense that looks ass on the field, and a crippling blowout to Johnson's alma mater in the Lions. Caleb Williams has shown progress, apparently. I don't know to who. I don't see it outside of a great throw on a run to Odunze in the opening game in like the second quarter, but, you know, I guess that counts. Now, it's not as toxic as the situation is in Miami, but it's definitely sad, if not worse, because of all the hope that you had before the year started. So we're going 9. I guess any video about disappointment, we have to talk about the Browns. I'm sorry. Do we expect anything different from this team? Miles is once again a nightmare to deal with. The defense is solid, as it always is, but the team isn't going anywhere with Joe Flacco and the craziness of this franchise and the offense and everything. It's just another year of just sadness. So another 10. We'll just go 10 because it's sad. Okay, editing Chris version here. I can't believe that I forgot about the Bengals. I mean, Joe Burrow's on my fantasy team. I'm crushed about it. How do I miss such an easy layup of a fan base that can be pissed? I don't want to say the Bengals are hopelessly lost because they still have Jake Browning, who has been serviceable as a backup. They clearly trust him. But to see Joe Burrow get injured again for a significant amount of time is not only infuriating, but very worrisome. The panic meter might be on a level 10 just in general, not for this season, but for Joe's actual career. He keeps getting hurt, and I keep seeing Andrew Luck type comparisons, which makes me very sad. I hope that doesn't happen because he's legitimately a top 5 quarterback when he's healthy. So Bengals fans, I apologize for just dropping that ball, but you're at a 10. Okay, back to the video. We finished with the Falcons. Obviously, I'm going to give my team a shout because nobody else talks about them in the media. So I have to, and I'm going to. Falcons fans can be excited about certain things, the defense being one of them, but they have every right to be pissed at one individual, and it's not Kyle Pitts. Everyone relax. He's playing pretty well this year. It's Zach Robinson. My guy. If you don't run a more effective offensive scheme than the pistol running with Charlie Warner telegraphing where the run is going to go with absolutely zero play action within the play schemes and within the plan and the game plan that we're going to do and no creativity within it, I swear to God, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't understand what the mindset is here, and it is boring as shit to watch. Bijan is otherworldly, and it's amazing to watch him ball out. I love it as a Falcons fan. But we have Shackles on Penix, who has started the season off okay, but not amazing. I also have no idea how to judge it because it feels like we don't have 40 of our plays in our system right now. Now, I am excited for that defense. It is crazy how hard they balled out, and we might actually have a pass rush. And, I mean, beating Minnesota in Mini was awesome. Now, what fan base did I miss? Who do you think actually deserves to be the most pissed off after 2 weeks? Comment below, and do not forget to subscribe for more angry content.